Alright, you can make your slits however you want, basically. I want mine, I'll start at the bottom. So I'll just make little lines. All the way across. Make sure you make one like where your knee is, so that it'd be easier to like it's like a perfect space. So it'd be easier to flex your knee or whatever. I don't know. Go all the way down. And then keep going up your leg. I want mine to be pretty close together because I want like basically my whole jeans to look rip or have that rip effect. You can go up high however you want. But as I go higher, I'm going to make them closer together, the little slits. So I'm going to draw them closer, and then I want them to go probably all the way up to about here, maybe higher. There, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright. And then once you have those, you basically mark the back kind of like the front, based off of the front. And then so that's how you mark them. So now we are going to mark up the back. So start at the bottom. Shoot. And then be aware of where your butt will be, so your butt cheeks don't completely hang out, or at least try to be aware. And then so right when I get like below the butt, I want to do the pockets, and then I want to get these closer together so it'll be more like fringe and stuff, like real close, so below the butt, so I mean none of that'll be exposed or whatever. So that's how you mark up the back, and then we're gonna start cutting. Now what I used to cut, I really don't use scissors because scissors, you have to like sit there and like jab and then get under there and cut, and that takes way too long, way too much effort. So I use one of these little razor, and they're really sharp. I remember the first time I used one of them, I like cut through the top and the bottom of the pants because I was being careless. So make sure you're being careful with these. And I always start at the bottom and I always work my way up because you can mess up at the bottom. You really don't want to mess up at the top. So just start from the bottom and then cut your way up. Now, use these as guidelines. That doesn't mean I'm going to follow all of them. So I'm probably going to put more slits. So just cut them all up. And these are really sharp, so just be careful. Like, they're all ripped. So to make a more dramatic like ripped effect, as much as you can, just take these little white strings right here. Show you. Take these and just like pull them out and get as much as you can out, so it'll look really cool and it'll like hang. Alright, last step. Now that we're done, I ripped them all up. And cool tip or trick, if you want them to be like chunky rips, or like you want the rips to hang off or anything, you don't want to really do it. Can you see? Okay, you don't really want to do it how I did. Like, here's a good example. If you want them to be like chunky and like block, like, I don't know, like blocks out, that's the right word. You want to rip it. So basically you would slit the sides, and then just rip the rest of it, and then make sure that you have these going across. Can you see that? You want these to like hang out, and just do that thing, because once you wash them and everything, it'll be really cool. Now me, I don't really want that, so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to go through all the places where it has that, and I'm going to just cut it. So I don't know if you can see, but like everywhere it has, like, it's going straight across, I cut it and then I let it hang. Now this is going to have a different effect. It's going to make sure like it's more like cut and hang fringe, like the fringe hanging down. So I went across and then I did that all over my jeans. They're completely ripped up now. This is what they look like, and then I went up the backs, and then I took my fingers and I took all the little white things out, and I cut them all, and I make sure they're hanging, and I cut really high. I made sure I like did a lot of ripping, like tearing out the white things up here, because I really don't want my butt to hang out. So just tear them out, and then yeah. That's basically it. And then now I am going to bleach these. I'm going to go outside and do it. And if you wanted it blotchy, of course, you could just take your bleach and just like throw it on there with a paintbrush. You could just pour it. I usually do with something small. But these, I want only the top like portion to be bleach white. So I'm going to take these outside and I'm going to bleach them. So yeah. What the heck? Alright. And I only filled this bucket up to about, it's not a lot of bleach. It's just like a really, like this much bleach. And you don't really need a lot. It's a waste of bleach. So we're going to go outside. And I am going to show you like this. What I'm going to do is take these and hang it basically. Alright, I'm gonna pull them out now, and then I want you to see them. So I have them in the bleach, and that's how the top is. So yeah, really cool. Here's the back. Ooh, I like the back way more. Really cute. Now I'm just gonna hang these upside down, I think, and let all the bleach soak in. And yeah, after that I'm going to put them in the washer and then put them in the dryer, and then we're all done. Alright, I got them out the dryer, and this is the finished product. I really like this side. It's really cute over here. This side didn't fringe as well. I don't know why, but regardless, it's random. So really cute, and the top did well. The only word of advice is watch out with the bleach, because if you see on this side, I got a rip right here, and luckily I have a sewing machine, so I can just sew it back together. But it was like a huge rip from across, and there's a couple by the belt buckles, but I mean, I don't know, I like them. Nothing too major. Just watch out with the bleach, and be prepared to sew if needed, and don't cut too small. But these seem good. On the back they kind of ripped apart, so remember, don't cut too little chunks. That's the only thing I would have fixed if I did it all again. But alright, good luck.